Hey there, Joseph here. Welcome back. In today's video, I am walking you through why did I leave YouTube for a year to grow my business. Interested? Curious? Keep watching. My name is Joseph Rebelli. I help you to convert followers into customers using video and content marketing. And today I walk you through the reason why I left YouTube for a year to grow my business. Let's dive in. Okay, first of all, why did I leave YouTube? Now, if you found this video for the very first time, you're probably wondering,
who is this guy? What is he talking about? I never seen you before. I didn't even know you were here in the first place.
Good point for you. I get it. But if you were here in my community last year, you have noticed that I haven't actually uploaded anything for almost a year on YouTube. Why this happened? I was very consistent on YouTube at the beginning of 2021. I got into a very good flow of editing, posting, uploading. I actually really enjoy the process. I was filming once a week. I was editing within 5 to 6 hours, which in a week was quite a good way to manage. But on top of that, I was also working on a very big project with a client offline. Why did I manage to be so consistent at the beginning? One simple reason. We were in the second lockdown in England. I couldn't leave the house. I could only go for a walk, and I was working on a project full time. And after work, I would just film a YouTube video because I couldn't go to the gym and I couldn't do much because we were in lockdown, right? So this allowed me to be very productive and very consistent on social media. However, March, something happens, the lockdown finishes. I am in a very busy moment within my project, and at the same time, I feel like I need a break. I feel like I have been consuming on social media content, being on social media a lot, but I actually haven't lived. I only existed for 3 months because we were in lockdown. So March was for me a very big moment where I was like, okay, this is getting very, very intense for me. I feel like I cannot take a mental break. And let me tell you, when you're physically tired, it's easier to rest. You go for a massage, you do yoga classes, you work out. When you're mentally exhausted and mentally drained, that sensation doesn't go away with a night of sleep. Sometimes it does, but not all the time. So I decided to take a full break from social. I took the whole month of March off and really refocused on what was important to pay attention to and energy when it comes to social media. What have I focused on my year off YouTube? Now, the very first platform I ever started was Instagram. I started back in 2018 and I managed to build a good community there. I realized that, although YouTube was a new platform, I was really testing it and trying it and enjoying it. I realized that where my leads for my business were coming from and where all the traction was going at the end of the day was always Instagram. I wanted to focus more on building my offers for my agency in 2021, and I just thought that YouTube was not really fitting into my strategy because the time that I was spending on YouTube creating content, editing content, and the time that I was spending on working on my business were not equal. And at the end of the day, where I was getting all the leads from was Instagram, which was taking me less time and more results. So for the whole 2021, I decided to focus massively on Instagram. I came back on Instagram consistently in April. I decided to launch a Reel challenge with the community. That was a very good way for me to be more accountable, showing up every day. Also, it was a very good learning process to edit videos quickly. Every day there was a new video. I have to batch a lot of content all at once. And also, it was a very good way to start off a new pattern on Instagram. I wanted to focus more on Reel. What a better way to do a challenge. If you're someone out there looking to gain consistency on social media, starting a challenge is probably the best way for you to start to be consistent. You want to focus for a set amount of time on showing up daily, and this will allow you to build a new habit. It normally takes 28 days to build a new habit. So if you do a full month challenge, that's a very good way for you to, first of all, be consistent. Secondly, if you're looking to revamp your page, give a new style, change the color, which is exactly what I did, doing a challenge on social media is the best way because you start fresh. From May, I decided to focus more on collaboration, and from that month, I decided to give back the support that my community gave to me. So I decided to do very consistent collaboration. I will post a reel every Monday. I will do a collaboration every Thursday. Thursday, and then I will go live every Friday. Why this particular strategy was working for me? Because it did not require much preparation behind the scene, and I could still focus on my business completely. In 2021, I created 4 new services in my business. The first service was the social media management service for small local businesses. Any product-based business, any store that was requiring a social media manager, I will offer the opportunity to do content strategy and content scheduling as well as content management for them. The second service I created was for project management. This is a service for a bigger company that are looking to launch a product and they want expertise and skill set as a consultant, and I will go in and I will be their consultant for a set period of time. The third service instead, it's for video and audio editing, whether you have a podcast, reels, YouTube video that you cannot edit because you are lacking on time or skill set. I will help you to do that as well. Last but not least is my coaching and mentorship service, which is designed for freelancers and consultants that are looking to build their brand and business on social media alongside their offer. This is an 8-week program that will walk you through everything you need to start off working for yourself. As I mentioned, 2021 was the year of building relationship. I used Instagram and I leveraged my relationship building skills. I also managed to find 2 amazing people that eventually turned out to be my new business partners on a new business venture. Let me explain. I met Claire, image coach, and Fabio, Canva coach, on Instagram last year. Our first collaboration was an Instagram post, and our second collaboration was a wonderful workshop on how to build a personal brand on social media in 2022. We decided to do this workshop to have a feel if we could actually work together, and as it turns out, we actually love working together. So we decided to start a new business venture. We are working on the Digital Bosses community, and the Digital Bosses community will be a new platform launching this year. This platform will be a place where you can find resources, information. It's going to be sort of like an extension of your team, if you will, for creators, for consultants, graphic designer, anyone that is a boss of themselves. And the reason why we decided to call it the Digital Bosses is because Digital Bosses originally was the name of my podcast, and I always had this joke in my community to call everyone a boss of themselves, because let's face it, if you're looking to build a brand online and you are a business owner, whether you have 1 client, whether you have 100 clients, the Digital Bosses energy is what you need to be able to get into the right mindset to succeed. And this is exactly what we want to deliver with Digital Bosses. Now, I'm not going to spoil too much about what it is. I will have enough time to do so in the future. That is the first thing for 2022. Now, what is coming on this channel in 2022? I am going to shift this channel a little bit, and I will start to introducing vlogs, travel vlogs, and life vlogs. Why? Well, it turns out that I am actually moving to New York City in March. So in a few months, I will be moving to, actually, when you're gonna see this video, it will be in about a month. I will move to New York City, and this will be the beginning of a new chapter in my life. I lived in the UK for 10 years. I am originally Italian, and I grew up in Italy. So this is a new chapter for me. I am going to start my 30s in the US, and I decided to document this. First of all, because talking about personal brand, it's all about authenticity, and being authentic is also sharing this part of life that is changing for me. And I decided to do this through a vlog. So you will see more travel vlogs, and you will see a little bit more behind the scene of what's happening with me when I'm not in a very lit environment and I'm walking around and I'm going around. So I hope you enjoy this side of it, and I think it's also a very good way to get to know me a little bit better as a person. Otherwise, it's all about tips and tricks, but you know, I'm a person and I also have other interests, so I thought it would be nice to share that as well. And there you have it. That was my welcome back video, if you will, for this channel in 2022, with all the wrap up of what's been happening last year, what's coming next. If you like what you're hearing and you would love to be part of it, make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I will try my best to do it every Tuesday. And please let me know what are your thoughts on the comments below. I would love to have a conversation with you. Have you ever thought about leaving social media for a while and focusing on your business? Have you ever done a big life change of yours that you would love to share with me? I cannot wait to hear from you on the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you same time, same place on the next video.